welcome to T-Boys TV. We're back again with another live stream. A little bit different today. Obviously, we usually do, FA Cup separate, Premier League separate, but they're all on the same weekend, along with some Premier League midweek games. So I thought I'd do it all together. And I'm joined with a Chelsea fan. Hanno, how are you doing from Coach's Corner?
No, good, mate. Thank you for having me on.
No worries, mate. Not a problem. Not a problem at all. And it's going to be... Go on.
No, I just hope Liverpool and Chelsea won, that's all. Because I don't want to face City. So that's an early prediction so far.
Oh, there you go. But yeah, as I was going to say, we won't be reviewing games. We'll briefly talk about them, when we come to predicting the games about their last game or whatever. But yeah, we won't be reviewing them like we usually do because obviously it'd be a bit, some Premier League, some FA Cup. It's just long, if I'm being totally honest. So yeah, that is what we'll be doing. So we'll start off with the Premier League games, but let's go through some comments. Big up Ravi. I saw that you commented pretty much when I scheduled it. He said, Big T in the building, pressure on 1,000 million. Oh, okay. Big up yourself. Don't really know what you mean, but okay. Mr. T and Hanno solo with the show. You with these puns, man. All right, lads, says Taylor. Yep, we're good, thanks. Big up Ollie says hi. And Taylor says City to win the league. Well, let's not talk about that. But so let's get into predicting the Premier League games. It's a bit different. Also, usually I have the slides, don't I? I've actually thought of another way I can do it for the future. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to predict them on here for the future. So obviously, as you can see here, it's got all the games. And obviously, if no one sees what I predict or hears it, and they can see along here if it's another game I'll move on to. And then the other games, I'm going to use the slides when I'm reviewing the games. So that is how we're going to move forward as well, just to let you know with that. Hey, mate, says Proud Terriers. Big up yourself, mate. Hope you're well. Did you go to your Huddersfield game today? It's not the worst result for you lot, but I was a bit surprised. I'm not going to lie. But yeah, let's get into predicting the games. So obviously, actually, before I do that, let's go through the points to everyone that is involved. And Hanno, mate, if you want to get involved with this, it's not a problem because some people have actually left. Won't get into why. But if you want to join this, then feel free. We do like a Premier League predictions thing. And or if not, just, do what a lot of other people do. Just come in the comments every now and then when you can, obviously, and have your say on what you predict. I know quite a few people do that, like Spencer and a few others. But yeah, this is the Premier League points. Before I end up forgetting, I'll go through the FA Cup points as well. So T, obviously myself, I'm in the lead. I didn't get any 3 points last week. I got a lot of 1 points, so that always helps. Brad is with 113. I was about to say second. He's not second. Alex on 127. He is joint second with Liam on 127. Max is on 114 points. Perry's on 107. Cop's on 33. Cop, I don't know if you still watch my videos. Well, you probably do, but every now and then, I don't know if you see this one, but mate, I might have to kick you off only because you ain't done it for ages now. Daniel's on 114. Massive shout out to Daniel, considering when he joined as well to be on that many points. Lewis is on 87. Hayden's on 54 and Robbie's on 52. And Harry, I do need to add him back to that. I'll get that sorted for the next one. So, yeah, there's the Premier League points. So I'm still in the lead. As for the FA Cup, it's pretty interesting, the FA Cup. It's pretty tight. I'm on 44. Brad's on 42. Alex is in the lead. He's kept that back-to-back. He's on 51 points. Max is on 36. Liam's on 40. Perry's on 45. Kenny's on 36. Kenny left the Premier League predictions, but he's in all the others. He wanted to leave, so I was like, fair enough. Cop's on 18. Again, like I said, I might have to kick him off. Daniel's on 42. Lewis is on 37. Hayden's on 16. And Robbie's on 8. Again, I need to add Harry again. So, yeah, there you go. They are all the points. So let's go through some more comments. I'm embarrassed for 4-2 versus Coventry. Yeah, that game was crazy, Birmingham Coventry. I didn't watch it, but I just saw it kept coming up with the scores and that. You lot had the lead and then don't know what happened. But yeah, that'd be very annoying. Obviously, Derby, Midlands Derby. Not the biggest Midlands Derby, but still bragging rights. And Coventry are very hit and miss side as well. You lot at home. So yeah, I see what you mean. Big up Inside Luton. He says, evening tea. Big up yourself, mate. Yes, I did go, and in all fairness, feels very frustrating afternoon. Yep, especially if QPR's situation with no goalkeepers and that sort of thing. Did you say I could join? No, I didn't say. I don't mean to sound rude, but I didn't say anyone can join. But yeah. 3 points. I'm not too sure what you're on about, unless you're on about Luton. Luton going up. I hope so. I'm not going to get too gassed. Very good win today, but I'm not going to get too gassed. We will get playoffs though. We did lead twice and blew it. Yep, I saw us again. I didn't watch it, but I saw, the scores and that come up. I'll win it
Tyler,
next season. Yeah.
where's your chase? You're gonna be promoted. Come on. Gonna be
Are we?
promoted.
Well, there you go. I hope so. For me, it all depends who we get over 2 legs. Do you know what I mean? So, I would love to get involved with some of your shows when you want us on. No worries, mate. No worries. I do want to do more championship stuff, but I already do that on another channel. And obviously, this content as it is mental. Do you know what I mean? So, there you go. Big up Harry. He says, evening, lads. Bo, you're out. Yeah, I'll see you lot. I'm mad about that. Boy. Good win for Luton. Forest fans way too confident recently. Yeah, I know. Door on tour fully came on. Big up Door on tour, by the way. Appreciate him for coming on my channel and all that. But he said 4-1 with his chest. 4-1 to Nottingham Forest with his chest. I mean, he got how many goals Luton would score, right? But yeah, even this Forest fan, if you saw my T-Boys TV Instagram, where he was like, I was getting interviewed by some Forest fan. It felt like Arsenal fan TV, the way I was getting surrounded, that sort of thing. And people were like, bit optimistic. And I didn't even say a Luton win. Let's bear that in mind. I said a draw. And people were like, a bit optimistic. So what's that guy saying now? I want to know where he's at. Do you know what I mean? I just don't get it. We're in the same position as you. How can you sit there and say that? But yeah, I'm not going to get into that. That's for the Luton show. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yes, but you're close to qualification without the playoff.
Yeah. We'll get qualification 100%. It's just whether we'll win or not. It all depends who we get in the semis for me. And you keep playing like this, you'll go up. Like final, anything can happen. So there you go. Yeah,
Fulham,
absolutely.
Did you know Fulham lost today against?
Yeah, Fulham lost. Yeah, I saw that against Derby. Yeah, crazy. If Fulham were to win that, I think they would have got promoted or something. Yeah. You keep playing like this, you'll go up. Yeah, absolutely. We just stuck it on Nottingham Forest. They didn't like it. That's all it was. Forest, shit. I mean, I just watched Door on Tour's review, and one of Forest fans on there. Oh, Luton won't beat us like that at Wembley. Well, I'll take them in the final. Just chatting breeze. You know what I mean? You take your L. Take your L. Do you know what I mean? All right, I've been a bit annoyed when we took L's, but eventually I've gotten over it. These lot, just because they won the European Cup when I weren't even born, they think they're still that good. Do you know what I mean? Been in the Championship for 23 years, mate. Luton were in the conference 8 years ago. Do you know what I mean? Relax yourself.
No.
It annoys me, honestly.
I would like Forest to be in the Premier League, so they just can.
Yeah, it'd be good. It'd be good because they are a big club and that. But to be fair, Dor was actually being respectful, but there was some guy on it just chatting absolute breeze. You know what I mean? I'm not going to try and swear, but just chatting rubbish.
Sounds like you
Yeah,
Liverpool
exactly.
fans every time you win. Just
Oh,
talking
yeah.
rubbish about Klopp, saying he's the greatest.
Well, I would love Dyshat Blues, but probably not going to happen. No, I can't see him going. And this ain't disrespect to you. This is just the situation you're in right now. I can't see him. Sorry, going there. Do you know what I mean? I could see him. A high championship team maybe. So yeah, teams like Luton. Yeah, I commented that on there, mate. I was like, hold that, yeah. And I'm not going to get into. We're rambling away, but big up everyone in the chat. This Joe guy's annoying me. I'm not even going to lie. I'm going to put him in timeout. Like,
What
just
is
chatting
he
absolute
saying?
breeze. He's just like, I want to see big clubs go. Like, he's a Watford fan. He clearly is. I know he's got Brentford picture, but they always come on here, and it's just annoying now. I would like Steve Cooper in. Yeah, well, that ain't going to happen. No disrespect. The thing is, yeah, Luton, yeah, if you look at our history, because loads of people love to talk about that, with certain teams, maybe not Tottenham because I don't have any, but, we actually, like, Bournemouth can sit there and go, we've been in the Premier. We're very similar clubs to Bournemouth. Now, I'm not saying Bournemouth are massive, but, I'm not going to get into it. You know what I mean? I can't be asked, but the thing is, you have got a point there because if they're to, people will be looking at the likes of Jed Spence, Davies will probably go, well, actually, I don't know if he'll go back to Villa. But, they'll be in a sticky situation. Graben, how old's he now? Do you know what I mean? Like, yeah. Big up T, big up yourself, mate. Nope, I don't think it was. Teams like Hull, yeah, massive win for Hull, by the way. Their home record's been terrible. I think they lost like 6 on a bounce until today. And they play Cardiff, who Luton have got next, actually. So that gives me a lot of confidence. The only thing I will say is Luton don't have an overly great record against Cardiff. However, we said the same with Swansea. Went there and beat them. So there you go.
How many times have you made the playoffs?
The Championship, I don't think we ever have. No, I don't think we ever have, actually, in the Championship. So, like I said, we was literally in the conference 8 years ago today, actually. So,
wow.
Yeah, exactly. For me, yeah, I rate Leicester. But I think if we were to go to the Premier League, that's a better story than them winning the Premier League.
Yes.
Because we've got a player, I'll tell you, we got a player, right? Pelly Ruddock. All right, he hasn't been great. I know people are going to say that in the comments. He's been at Luton since the conference.
Yeah.
And there'll be no player, well, maybe then, other than a few players, like back in maybe the 80s, that have done that. Jamie Vardy's done it, but not at one club. So, yeah. That's brilliant. Oh, yeah, by the way, how long was your vlog? Definitely check that out when it comes out, people. Hopefully it's not 53 minutes. You know what I mean? Thank you very much, Diego. Thank you very much. Big up yourself as well. Big up Alex. Again, thank you for the ticket last minute yesterday. He says, hello, mate. Today was good. Enjoyed the game. Yep. Thank you for that, mate. Mike Hilly Tyler. Big up yourself. Pelly is poor. Yep, this season he's been poor. I love the guy, but, it's one of them. And I hope he has a speedy recovery. It was like 20 minutes this time. Yep, no, that's good. I'll definitely watch it either way anyway. But yeah, let's actually get into this because, boy, we're rambling on. Big up everyone, though, like always. But, yeah, we're here for Premier League predictions and FA Cup. Like I said, it's going to be different. We're going to do predict on here. And then, obviously, in the future, I'm going to use the PowerPoint to review the games. So, yeah, let's just get into it. First game tomorrow. I know it says 1:30, but I think this website is for people out in Spain. Obviously, they're an hour ahead. But yes, Tottenham taking on Brighton. 12:30 kickoff. Now, we all know Tottenham have been on exceptional form in their last 2 games. Obviously, they're battling for top 4. A massive win against Newcastle and a massive win against Villa away as well. taking on the Brighton side, who got a win against Arsenal. A lot of people would have been surprised about that, especially considering the fact, Brighton haven't scored, well, they haven't really scored recently. Away as well. A lot of people thinking that was an Arsenal must. Well, obviously it's a must win to keep the momentum going, but after the Palace, try and bounce back and stuff. But yeah, it was poor from Arsenal. But yeah, this game, I don't think this is going to be a walkover for Tottenham. Now, they did play recently in the FA Cup, and it's pretty easy for Tottenham in that game. I'm not going to lie. I thought Brighton just played very open and exploited themselves and let Tottenham get into spaces and things like that. But in this game, I do think Tottenham will win. I do think they'll win, but I don't think it's going to be overly easy, especially with Brighton having confidence over beating the other team in North London, Arsenal. So I'm going to go with a 2-1 Tottenham. So yeah, well, how do you see this game going, mate?
In my video, I summed it up as either Tottenham won 5 in a row, or Brighton beat the 2 North London teams in a space of a week. But Tottenham are Spursy, so 2-1 Brighton.
2-1 Brighton. Interesting. There you go. I mean, that's not a bad shout. Like I said, they got a win against Arsenal away. And Tottenham, they do have that tendency to bottle it, like you just said. But I think the thing that helps them in this game is them being at home. So yeah, and it also all depends if Kane and Son are firing. I think Kulusevski, I'm not going to lie, I think he's been a brilliant signing for them. Every game I've watched him in, he's been class. But yeah, I think Tottenham edged this. Max, have you done your predictions, by the way? I'm not too sure if you have. But yeah, I haven't actually had time to write in people's predictions. So if you can send me them, because I ain't done all the things yet either. If you could send me them on Instagram, that'd be much appreciated. But yeah, you've gone for the same as me.
Tyler?
Sorry?
Can you add me to the league?
Yeah, no worries. If you just send me your predictions after on Instagram as well, and I'll add you to the group chat, that's not a problem. Yeah, Max, just do them on copy and paste them if you can. Oh no, you can't actually, I don't think. Just send them on Instagram. I can't like Brighton, just can't ever. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Obviously, Palace fan. My prediction is 2-0 Spurs. Yeah, it's not a bad shout either. It's not a bad shout. I can't actually see what you've just put, Ollie. Let me see if I can see on my phone. I don't know what. I know you put some hearts on that, but I'll wait for it to load. But there's that game done. Moving on to the next game. You have got some games at 3 o'clock UK time tomorrow. You've got Southampton versus Arsenal. Now, Southampton, obviously, Hanno, you're a Chelsea fan, so I'll let you discuss the 6-0 battering you gave him.
Now, I enjoyed that game. It was... if Liverpool put in that performance we put in against Southampton and Real Madrid, UN City put that in every week. If we can just do that, it would be class. Because that performance just put a smile on my face. And I know everyone was hyped after that when I wasn't. But the more I saw everyone so happy about our performance and believing we could win Real Madrid, I started believing. But unfortunately, we didn't beat Real Madrid. But that performance with Southampton was class, man. Class. Yeah. But Arsenal, I think Mikel Arteta has lost the dressing room, because if you look like it is Pepe who's out of favor, Aubameyang, few of the midfielders are out, and I think there's these players are gonna turn on him sooner than later. If not, they have already. So yeah, I'm going, and Arsenal are gonna blame the Chelsea players that we have sent on loan or Southampton have bought. And so they're gonna blame Chelsea again. So ironic. Like, I just want to tell them if they want, they can. If they want just to see a Champions League trophy, they can just come and take a tour. They don't have to
Oh,
make up songs about going into and then sing the trophy. You can just come to the bridge and do a tour. It's easy.
oh, Arsenal fans. Oh boy.
And I'm going 2-1 Southampton one.
2-1 Southampton. That would be massive. That would be very massive. I'm going to go a bit different. I believe I've actually said this for my last 3 predictions with Arsenal. I definitely said it Palace. And no, I didn't say it Brighton, actually. I said 2-0 Arsenal. But I'm going with a 1-0 Arsenal. I think it's going to be a famous one of them scores. 1-0 Arsenal. I think, Southampton don't really have much to play for now. Whereas Arsenal obviously trying to get that hunt for the top 4. I think if Spurs don't bottle it in other games, I think it comes down to the North London derby. I think it's out of them two to get the top 4. And the problem Arsenal have going into that game is their record is pretty poor at Tottenham in recent years. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting. But I'm going with a 1-0 Arsenal win here. Famous 1-0 to the Arsenal, as they say. But Daniel says, no worries, great win for Luton today. Yes, it was. So, yeah. Big up Harvey. He says, hiya, people. Big up yourself. Oh, fair enough. Yeah, no, definitely. Well said, mate. Definitely. But, yeah, moving on to the next game. Now, a team I despise. Obviously, you lot know why. Being a Luton fan. Obviously, I don't like these guys. Watford. I would say another thing, but I won't get into that. Taking on Brentford. Brentford are on very good form at this current moment in time. Ivan Toney, like I say, like pretty much every week, ever since he's come out and said, not once, but twice, very disrespectful things. I don't get him. He scores, he shows passion. It just doesn't make sense. Surely if you're disrespecting like them like that and you score, you just get on with it, basically. You go to the centre circle, whatever. It really doesn't make sense to me. Obviously, a lot of their attackers are firing at the moment. And Bueno, Wissa, he loves getting late goals, Wissa. Ericsson, has been brilliant since he's come in. And it's great to see that he's doing well. It's brilliant to see. Taking on Watford, who, for me, they're down. The problem they have, which I don't really care, is they've got too many different players. Like, I know you don't want literally all the same sort of players, but it's way too different for me. How can you have Dennis and then have Sissoko behind him? Do you know what I mean? Like, what's going on there? The manager situation, big up Roy Hodgson, even though you are at the scum. But, he literally said he was retiring last season. You called a manager out of retirement. Do you know what I mean? It's embarrassing. He's probably got better passing than half your players after that video the other day. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's embarrassing. 74 years old, Like, boy. But, yeah, this game, I'm not going to lie. I only see a Brentford win. And I actually see a pretty convincing Brentford win. Now, obviously, Watford's last game, they lost 3-0 to Leeds. They got pumped by Leeds. Brentford beat West Ham. Now, I know West Ham's form's been a bit, and they're focusing more on Europe, but still, that's a massive win. I said a draw in that game. So, yeah, I'm going with a Brentford win. I think they're just going to be too rampant for Watford. I am going to give Watford a goal. I'll be nice and give them a goal, but I think 3-1 Brentford. So, yeah, it's my prediction for that. How do you see this game going, mate?
Brentford. Oh, okay. So let me think. I think Brentford are not good away from home, but they're good, if you know what I mean. Like, they're not terrible, but they're not good away from home. so it's like in the middle. But Watford are just a shambles. They've got Ben Foster, who's 24/7 glued to his camera. Like like parents say,
I forgot to mention him, to be fair.
like parents say, we are 24/7 glued to our phones. No, wait, he's something else. But yeah, Brentford. It's either gonna be 3-0 to 2-0. Let's go. I've gone wild. Let's turn it a bit back. 2-0, 2-0 Brentford.
Nice. Fair enough. That'll be nice seeing the scum lose again. But yeah, another thing that I forgot to mention on this website, I can actually calculate it after the results I've said and see how the table is. I can also do it for the championship as well, so I might actually consider doing that. I'm not sure yet, but yeah, I might do a little stream on that. I might do a different one, like predicting the whole games or week by. I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure, but yeah. Diego says my prediction is Watford 1-0. Damn it. I think Roy might pull out an upset result. Hopefully not. But like Hanno just mentioned, Brentford don't usually travel great away. But I just think Watford, as much as I don't like them, I just think they are in problems, especially, in a relegation battle like that, even though I don't think Leeds will go down. To lose that heavily at home, they needed to really win that game. If I'm being honest, it's not a must, but for confidence, that sort of thing, and they got slapped. So as Luton say, Watford get battered everywhere they go. You know what I mean? We don't lie. So there you go.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, there's that game done. The next game, this could be so-called upset of the weekend for me. Manchester United taking on Norwich. Now, United just been in absolute poor form. I told you lot they would lose to Everton, even though I did say 2-1. I still got the outcome right. I knew it. A lot of people are like, oh, this is a must win for United. They're going to win this. No, Everton fighting for their lives. United have been poor recently. So that is why I knew Everton would get the result. And the home crowd as well. But yeah, this game, they're at home. Now, obviously on paper, despite United's form, you would say them win. Norwich got a very good win against Burnley in their last game. I did actually watch that. Very good win that was for them. Pookie with a goal, and I can't remember who got the other goal. But yeah, they were good in that game. And obviously they are surprisingly trying to stay up. Now, you know what they're usually like. They love going down and up. Pause. But yeah, they're actually trying to stay up in the Premier League and not get parachute payments. What a shock! But yeah, they're taking on Manchester United away from home. As I said, this could potentially be shock of the weekend. I'm not going to say Norwich win, but I'm not going to say United win. I'm not. Honestly, I think it's going to be a draw. I think it's going to be a 1-1 draw. Honestly, that is what I'm thinking of this game. So, yeah, there we go. Sorry, I just got a little message. But yeah, 1-1 is my prediction. Hanno, mate, how do you see this one going?
Manchester United are Noise FC, and Norwich are Bad FC. They're not good. I think anyone, if someone tells you to watch this game, you must slap them in the face, because this is gonna be one of the deadest games ever. It's gonna be either 0-0 or 1-1, but someone wise once said, "Great minds think alike." 1-1.
Nice. 1-1. Yeah, trust me, mate. The only people that'll be watching this is the fans of their clubs. You know what I mean? Oh dear. It's a 3:00 kickoff as well, so unless people have other ways of watching it, they'll watch it. But yeah, I can only see supporters of the clubs watching it. To be fair, some of them probably don't even want to. You know what I mean? But there you go. There's that game. I won't do the City game because obviously they're playing in the FA Cup. And then moving on to, are these Sunday? Yeah, Sunday games. There is 2 at 4, not 4:15, sorry, 2:15 UK time. Newcastle taking on Leicester. Now, this could be a very interesting game, in my opinion. Newcastle, for me, they're staying up now. I think the way Eddie Howe's come in and turned them around, for me, he's one of the shouts for manager of the season, along with Vieira. I think even the Wolves manager. I've said it. I'm not going to get too much into it. But yeah, Newcastle taking on Leicester. Now, Leicester, they did progress in Europe, didn't they? Pretty surely. Yeah, they did. They did progress.
They did.
I can't quite remember the score, but shout out to Drewsbury Hall and James Justin. Obviously, James Justin, one of Luton's own. And Drewsbury Hall, brilliant on loan at Luton last season. It's good to see them doing well. They're in the semi-finals of the Conference League. Taking on Newcastle, who, as I said, I think they're safe. I think they're staying up. How do I see this game going? It's at St. James's Park. We know they can create a brilliant atmosphere. You know what? For this game, I'm going to go over draw. I'm going to go over 2-2 draw. I think it's going to be goals. I think it's going to be a good way to start the Sunday kickoffs. I do. So I'm going with a 2-2. That is my prediction for this game. Hanno, mate, how do you see this one going?
This is going to be, I think it's going to be a tough one. It's going to be good to watch. Newcastle, Eddie Howe has done great, but yeah, I still think Newcastle are going to be safe. Leicester, they up and down. I don't know. Sometimes they want Roger sacked, then they don't want him sacked. So yeah. What am I going with? I haven't actually predicted this game. Let's go. Let's go to 2-0 Newcastle.
Ooh, interesting. Fair enough. I'm not going to lie. I do think if someone wins, I do think it'll be Newcastle. As I said, the atmosphere, that can be mad in there. We know that. I'm going to watch this now. You've said that. Is that me? I can't actually remember. What did I say? I don't even know what I said. But if that was me, let me know. Big up Blake. Big up yourself, mate. I think I was going to message you about something, but I can't quite remember. Big up yourself. It says, I met Chunks. Yeah, I know. I saw that. By the way, I think it's spelled Chunkz, I think, anyway. But yeah, no, I thought you showed me it, didn't you? Unless you're telling everyone else. Big up Perry Sports. He says, evening, lads. Hope you hope you're both well. Yeah, we're good, thanks, mate. We're good, thanks. Hope you're well.
Thank you.
I know you will be well, actually, because Hull got a very good win against Cardiff. So, yeah. Oh, for God's sake. He's saying he'll watch not United Norwich now because we said no one will. My prediction is Newcastle United 1-1. Yeah, it's not a bad shout. It's not a bad shout either. Easy, mate. 6-0 win to Spurs tomorrow. Nah, I wouldn't be saying stuff like that. Seriously, you probably end up losing 6-0. You know what I mean? Nah, I said 2-1, as you can see. I said 2-1 Spurs. But, yeah, let's get into the next game. West Ham versus Burnley. Now, I think the only place we got to start off with in this game is we're predicting games right now, mate. What's going on? Can you not see it? Now, you lot can see it. What's going on? But yeah, like I said, what did I even say? Yeah, so like I said, I think the only place we have to start off with Burnley is the news that come out today. Sean Dyche has been sacked. Now, in my opinion, that is not a very good decision. Now, I know that, he's been poor not even just him, he hasn't had great, record this season, they're in the relegation zone and that. But for me, it's too late to sack him because who are you going to get in now? People can sit. Huh?
They're going to get in Ben Mee. The defender.
But no, like jokes are sort of like people can sit there and go, "Oh, Big Sam Allardyce, he always finds a way to stay up. Did he stay up last season with West Brom?
No.
There you go. So who's really out there, that Burnley are going to attract? Like,
Diego Simeone.
oh my days. But it just doesn't. I think it's the wrong decision. Like, as I said, I know they've had a bad record and that recently, but who are you going to get in? And they're definitely down for me now. I think Everton might stay up due to this, and I don't like to say that either. But yeah, I think they are. At least Watford go down, in my opinion. But yeah, and now they're playing West Ham. Now they're playing West Ham away. They obviously got a big win in Europe, and they'll probably rotate a little bit. Obviously, they are going to the semis, and honestly, I think Barcelona getting knocked out is really helped West Ham, their chances to go on and win the thing now. But, I said I think something special is coming for them in Europe. I think they're going to win it. I've said that for ages. And Barcelona getting knocked out is just a boost for them, in my opinion. But, yeah, less of that anyway. I think they'll rotate. They're at home. I think it's going to be a comfortable win for West Ham. I do. So I'm going with a 2-0 to West Ham United. Hanno, mate, how do you see this one going?
Let me first address the Sean Dyche thing. Sean Dyche, it's a horrible way to thank someone. It is like when you're going out to university and your mom and dad have helped you so much to not drop out of school, but then you just say goodbye, just writing a letter and saying goodbye, and then you go out of the house. Horrible way. And I just want to say congrats to West Ham. Now, if they win the Europa League, do they have more European pedigree than Arsenal, Tottenham, and City?
Yeah, they do.
Arsenal
Why did I even think? I didn't even need to think. Why did I think of that?
So, yeah, but I think what may give Burnley the advantage is the squad of West Ham, which is not big. But what did I say? I think, let me just grab my notes here. I said, where is it? Yeah. I said, yeah, also 2-0 West Ham.
2-0, you reckon as well? Fair enough. Yeah, no, that's a good point you make, actually, about their squad depth, because what I will say, a lot of their fans, obviously I know because my stepdad's a West Ham fan, a lot of their, they didn't bring in another striker. Now, as much as Antonio's been quality in that position, he's not a striker. He's not a striker, sorry. He's very injury prone. He is a striker now, what I'm on about. But, I know Yarmolenko can play there and that, but, he's not a striker. You know what I mean? And I know they wanted a striker in. So, yeah, I definitely hear what you're saying there. But, yeah, I think it's going to be comfortable for West Ham. They'll rotate a little bit, but, yeah, I can only see them getting a win. Obviously, this is Tottenham fans' trophy when they beat West Ham. So, yeah, I'll let him have it. You know what I mean? Yeah, I know, Lewis. I know it's mental. Proud Terriers says Dyche has shown so much loyalty and he's achieved so much with Burnley. Very true. He deserves so much better. Very poor from the board. In the time that's left, no manager who comes in can implement their own style. Exactly. For me, it's too late. I think they're going down. I'm thinking with both Leicester City and West Ham still involved in European competitions, they may rest some players. Absolutely. Yes, this season has been difficult for them, but he still hasn't had much money to spend. That is also very true. And the players seem to down tools on him. Yeah, and you got to look, the signings he was able to do, they were good signings. You wouldn't expect them to be Burnley signings, Cornet. Well, maybe Weghorst, but Cornet you definitely wouldn't. So, and I think they've been quality for Burnley so far. So, I think Weghorst had a very good game against Liverpool. If I'm being honest, Burnley probably deserved to draw that game, against Liverpool. So,
there you go.
There you go.
But I think if Sean Dyche was at Everton, it would be very good because they actually give a budget. Well, they not run good, but they give more money
Yeah,
than Burnley, who give what £5 million in a transfer in two transfer windows. So no, um, I feel very sorry for Sean Dyche. So yeah.
yeah, no, absolutely, absolutely, and like you said, Everton they've splashed the cash in recent years. It's just not worked out. Again, I'm loving it. I'm loving it like it's a McDonald's meal, but yeah. You're just chatting breezy. You're chatting breezy, Lewis. So I'm just gonna go off it straight away. Um, big up Wolf. Big up Wolf. Yeah, exactly. When I saw it, I was like, whoa. Like, I was on the way to the Luton game and I saw it and I was like, whoa. Yeah, no,
I
it
first thought
does.
it was they were just like joking.
What the first time I saw it was actually by Sky Sports, so obviously I believed it straight away. But yeah, I know what you mean. When you see it on other sources, you're like, is that true? But yeah, obviously it come out to be. If they bring a manager like Big Sam in, it makes sense. But getting rid of Sean Dyche doesn't make sense to me. Yeah, like I said earlier, if they're to bring Big Sam in, he stayed up all the other times, but last season he didn't. So, that tells you he isn't always going to. It's too late for me. It's too late to implement a style like Proud Terriers mentioned earlier. So, yeah, that's what I think for that. But yeah, let's move on to the next game. Obviously, Villa are not playing Liverpool. Oh no, that is a while away anyway. Actually, so yeah, they're all the games for that. Obviously, it's midweek games, so we'll get into them. First midweek game: Liverpool taking on Manchester United. Now I know a few Manchester United fans, and boy, obviously they're not confident. Rightly so. Last time they played, obviously Liverpool. Oh my days. I remember doing a watch along. I was just laughing every 5 seconds, seriously. Just thumped him out of the park. Obviously winning 5-0. 4-0 at half time, I think it was. And I remember my mate, shout out Brad the lad, he done a half time. He never does this. He done a half time video, talking about the game. And he was absolutely fuming. He was mega fuming, as they say. And also to the people that are part of predictions, if you could do midweek as well, like I said in the group chat the other day, that'd be much appreciated. But otherwise, we won't put yours in. But yeah, Liverpool versus United, I only see it going one way. It's at Anfield. I won't get into my prediction yet. Obviously, I will get into the lineup I would play. So, yeah, let me do that when it decides to actually load and not take about 5 years. Yeah, let's get into some comments before that. Kenny, new Burnley manager. God, imagine that. 3-0 Liverpool. Nice. No, that's not happening, Taylor. That's not happening.
Imagine if it happened. Imagine.
No, this is brilliant. Wolf, we surrender, Tyler. We're not facing y'all. Forfeit. Liverpool are miles ahead of Man United. Liverpool, Man City, for me, are miles ahead of everyone else. I think the 2-2 game showed that. And then they got each other tomorrow in a game where someone has to win. It's crazy. My prediction is Liverpool 3-0. Can't see United scoring at Anfield. The way things are going, no, I'll totally.
Did he froze or is it me? Can the chat just let me know if it is me or him? Okay. Yeah. Okay. So I will let him. I think he will come back, but I'm gonna give my thoughts along on the game. So Liverpool versus Manchester United. Of course, I think most of us, if we use common sense, since Liverpool are gonna win. But yeah, uh, the only thing is Liverpool um may think of playing some of the um not so prominent players in the current 11, like the Keitas and those type of players, because they are playing City on Saturday, and if you know Wembley, it is a white pitch, so it's gonna take a lot of energy out of those players. So yeah, um, I think I still think Liverpool will win, but I don't think it's gonna be a thrashing like 3 or 4-0. Um, so yeah, I think I am. What am I going with? Let's go to 2-0. Just go 2-0. It will be a good game. Good game. And if I'm correct, the next game is, let me just get it here myself. The next midweek game, I think, is the Chelsea game. Let me just get it here. It's Newcastle versus Crystal Palace. No, we already. Yeah, no, okay, yeah. Everton versus Leicester City. Sorry, I think it's that game. Yes, Everton versus Leicester City. Um, I think Leicester City will win because of Everton being so poor. Yes, yes, Tyler. I checked the stream. Stream, yes. So Everton, they are just so poor. Um, yeah, poor Leicester City. If of course, if they beat Newcastle, it will be a great result, I think, and it will boost some of the confidence. But Everton, they need to want to stay up, honestly. So yeah, um, I think Everton will lose 2-0. And yeah, proud terrorists. Do you think Liverpool can win the title? I believe Liverpool can win the title. I do. I really do think and believe they can. So yeah.
Yeah,
And
sorry about
Tyler
that,
is
people.
back, but is
Yeah, sorry about that. My Wi-Fi just decided to say bye-bye. Obviously, if you was on the Hatters show yesterday, you'd have seen that as well. But Hanno, mate, you done well. You done well covering it there. Obviously, yesterday my dad and Dor, they had to cover it. But yeah, it just decides to do this every now and then. It just decides to just lock me off of everything. But I was in the comments, just didn't comment anything. But yeah, I'm back now. Hopefully, it doesn't do it again. But yeah, yeah, so Hanno's gone. What have you said for Liverpool? Sorry, 2-0 Liverpool, you said?
yes, 2-0 Liverpool. Again, again. It seems like it again. Okay, so yeah. I'm just gonna read some comments out. Diego C. Palace saying, I agree Leicester City will probably beat Everton. Yes, Tyler. The Wi-Fi is getting battered by Manchester United. And oh no, sorry, not Manchester United, the other side, Manchester City, being battered by them. So yeah. Um, any more comments? Let's see. Okay, but I think the next game is the Chelsea game, if I am correct. Um, yes, Chelsea versus Arsenal. So it's it's gonna be it's not gonna be hard for Chelsea. But I believe it's gonna be a straightforward game. As I said, Arsenal. I don't think Arsenal will get top four or anything. Mystic Werewolf, if Harry Maguire wasn't the Wi-Fi, yes, yes, I agree. Yeah, Arsenal 3-0. Tyler, uh, Tyler, I don't believe it. Um, Proud Terry, sorry if I say it incorrectly, but what are your thoughts on United? Seems to be a lot of issues off the field and wrong people running the club at the top. I can't agree more. The issues off the field, they, like I said, they are Noise FC, PRFC, the everything. So yeah, and wrong people running the club. You can see it just like that. And Mystic Werewolf, big up Anu, thank you. Big up yourself. Big up the chat. At Diego C. Palace saying my prediction is 4-1 Chelsea. Diego, I hope you are telling the truth. I really hope. Just to see we see us a better than it would be. Nothing but excellent. So yeah, let me further. So Chelsea obviously play Crystal Palace against you, Diego. Um, on on Sunday. So yeah, but Arsenal. I think Arsenal are gonna complain, and um, yeah, I think Arsenal are gonna complain because they're playing 2 games a week. And so yeah, playing 2 games a week in a week. Oh, the fixture schedule is not nice. So yeah, what am I going for that game? I think I said 2-0. Yeah, I think I said 2-0 or 2-1. Yeah, so yeah, that's my thoughts on that game. Proud. Not gonna try it again. You're doing a great filling in and continue the show. Thank you, mate. Um, uh, Diego saying, but on Sunday, FA Cup, Chelsea won, Crystal Palace 2. Keep on dreaming, Diego. Keep on dreaming. Tyler, keep it up, and thank you. Palace to win FA Cup. Well, it will be better than Liverpool or City winning it. So if it's not us, then Palace. I'm rooting for Palace. Proud. Who do you support? I support Chelsea. Uh, yeah, I'm a Chelsea supporter. So yeah. What is the next game? I think is the Manchester City versus Brighton game. Manchester City. Wait, let me first. Footy plays Fulton Luton. Um, I don't. I honestly I don't watch the championship. I just know Luton or I just know Luton. Like, if you ask me championship teams, I name you Derby, Fulham, Bournemouth, Luton, Forest, and who's the other team close to Forest? Now I can't remember. Guys in the chat. Middlesbrough. The raid of Middlesbrough and the raid of Forest. I keep getting confused. I focus on the colors. So yeah, but I think it was I Luton. I think Luton will go. They will get automatic playoffs. So yeah, and sorry, Huddersfield. Sorry, but I I tell you guys, I really don't know the championship. So yeah. So, but yeah. I just want to see. No, okay, I can't do that. Footy plays. We are on cracking form. We are fourth players. We have beaten Force, who are doing great as well. Yes, footy plays. Luton are doing great. Like I say, I think they're gonna get automatic qualification. So yeah, Mystic Werewolf, don't worry, Tyler. See ya, and if I FBI can still see you. But yeah,
There you go.
yes, Tyler, guys, he's back.
Yeah, apologies about this. For some reason, this one was longer because it just didn't let me go into StreamYard. I refreshed it, closed everything down, and it still didn't let me for a while. Why is it doing this? Do you know what I'm like? I don't want to get too angry, but it's just annoying. Like this never. It usually does it once every now and then, but yeah, we're here now. Hanno, mate, you covered it very well again. Again, it was being fine on my phone, my Wi-Fi, just not on the laptop for some reason. But yeah, mate. Yeah, obviously, I want to actually get into my lineup for Liverpool. Third time lucky. Can I potentially do that? God knows. But yeah, a lot of the comments you went through, so I won't get into them. But yeah, all okay now. Hopefully, touch wood. You know what I mean? It's all right. But yeah, let's get into a lineup that I play against Manchester United. I'm just praying it just doesn't kick me off again, to be quite honest with you. But yeah, I'll get through it quite quick. So lineup, I would go with Alisson. Obviously, he's number one goalkeeper. It's only right. Screw that. I ain't even gonna do a lineup. You know what I mean? I'll do a lineup for the City game. But yeah, score prediction 2-0 Liverpool. I reckon the same as Hanno. I don't think it's going to be a battering. It might even be 3. But yeah, I'm gonna go 2-0 Liverpool. It's on my laptop.
You think you're gonna play the same 11 or close to the same 11 you play tomorrow against City? Because
it'd be a bit rotated. I think you might see the likes of like Shimikas at left back, and midfield might be like Keita,
Chamberlain.
Yeah, them sort of. We won't go too weak, but yeah, not that they are bad players. It's just we don't want to go overly. Yeah, I've heard about that. If that is the case, that is lovely.
And Walker. And Walker is also out.
Yeah.
So you're gonna have a riot on that side. If Gonzalo's on the left, you're gonna have a riot on the right. If he's playing right back, you're gonna have a riot on the left. So
yeah, no, literally. But yeah, there's that game. I sort of do want to fly through these a little bit now. Newcastle. Oh no. So I'm looking at it. Oh no, I'm not. Or am I? No, I'm looking at the right one. Newcastle Palace. Is that actually one of the games? Oh yeah, it is. It is. Yeah, for some reason I didn't think it was. Newcastle Palace. Now Newcastle will obviously have 2 back-to-back home games. By then, Palace would have found out if they're in the FA Cup final or not. This game, it's going to be a tough one. It could go either way. I'm going to say a Newcastle win in this one. I'm going to say a Newcastle win because, again, they're at home and I think they'll edge it. I'm going with a 2-1 to Newcastle.
When are they playing the game?
This is on Wednesday. So, yeah.
No. I think no, it's Newcastle. I thought Palace, But then again, if Palace win against us on Sunday, which I beg not, I think they will beat Newcastle. But if they lose, they will. I think they will lose to Newcastle. So I think I am no. Let's. I think I'm going to one Palace. Let's go to one Palace. So yeah.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Who is more likely to win a quadruple, City or Liverpool? Obviously, if it's this season, us. Because obviously City are not in the the race for that.
Chelsea. Next season, Chelsea will win the quadruple.
There you go. 2-1 Liverpool. That would be nice. Hopefully, after beating Chelsea in... Oh, he says after beating Chelsea. He doesn't say, he
Diego,
says
you're
after.
getting on my nerves. Getting on my nerves.
My prediction is Newcastle United 1-1. Yeah, that'd be a very good point, in my opinion, if that's to happen. But yeah, let's move on to the next game, which is Manchester City taking on Brighton. City at home. Brighton, I think this is a step too far, basically, for Brighton. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to say it's just a matter of how many. No disrespect. It's just City are just levels above them. Do you know what I mean? So I'm going to say a very, very high-scoring, thumping win for Manchester City, even though they probably will rotate. Obviously, that will be after the FA Cup. 5-0.
Yeah. You've got chest and guts. No, I'm going... I think I went in my video 2-0. Yeah. Because of City's injuries, and Brighton are not a shamble of a team. Potter knows what he's doing. So, yeah. 2-0 City, that's my prediction.
Fair enough. 3-0 City. Says Awais, obviously a Manchester City fan. Everton 24-0 against Watford. That would be very funny, even though I don't like any of them. But yeah, Burnley versus Southampton is the next one. These are on Thursday, these games. Hold up. I need to do a few others. Missed a few out. It's just a matter of where are they. Joys, eh? Oh yeah, Chelsea-Arsenal was a game I missed.
Yes.
I know you briefly spoke about it. Chelsea-Arsenal. Now, what I will say is, I remember I think it was last season anyway, Arsenal won, I believe, 1-0 at Stamford Bridge, if I'm correct.
Yes.
I think they, in recent, correct me if I'm wrong, obviously you are a Chelsea fan, I think they do have a good record against you at Stamford Bridge in recent years, if I'm correct.
No.
No?
Last season was the first time in I think 5 to 10 years they have actually won at the bridge.
Oh, I can only think of that brilliant point they got with that Martinelli goal and then the 1-0 last season.
Yeah.
But
yes. Let me just get the Google out, then I will tell you.
Yeah, no worries. While you do that, what's that thing called? I've been trying to find that for the championship. It is called worldfootball.net. If you just type up championship predictor, it should come up as one of the first ones. Bless me. Whew. But yeah, shout out Kenny. He told me about it. So yeah. But yeah, I'll get into what I think about this game. Now, a lot of people would probably go to Chelsea win, which obviously makes sense. I don't think it's going to be easy for Chelsea. I will be honest. I don't. It's a London derby as well, so form can go out the window in that perspective. I am actually debating what to say for this.
Please don't say Arsenal.
Thank you for that, Wolf. You won't like this at all, Hanno. You will not like this at all. I've got a feeling. Arsenal are going to win. I don't know why. I've got a feeling it's going to be tight. It's going to be very similar to last season. Same score, in my opinion. 1-0 Arsenal. Hanno will not like that. I've just got a feeling, people. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I'm going with a 1-0. What did you say your score earlier when you spoke about this at all?
My score was 2-0. I just casual. I believe it's just going to be casual. I really don't. I'm not afraid of Arsenal. So yeah, Tyler, you and Diego are getting on my nerves, but you are getting more on my nerves than me because you're just coming with this wild statement. So yeah, but no, just one cruise. But the only thing I worry about is the players because they're gonna be dead. Because especially playing against Palace, because Palace, I'm gonna give them credit. They play high tempo, so that's really gonna give them gonna give these players a cover game. So yeah. But I just want to say morning to you all. Morning. It's 12:09 a.m. Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Fair play to you for being on here. I honestly thought for some reason you was behind UK time, but fair play.
Yeah, it's fine.
Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy. But yeah, good morning to you, mate. You know what I mean? But Diego says Partey and Tierney are out injured. Chelsea will win against Arsenal, I reckon. Fair enough. Partey and Tierney, yep, you're correct there. I think Tierney's a massive miss for them. He is a player I do rate very highly. And Partey, he's been very hit and miss at Arsenal for me. He's been very injury prone as well, which I'm pretty sure he was never like that at Atletico Madrid. But yeah, you have got a point now. I've just got a feeling. I don't know why, but yeah, it don't mean I'm definitely right. I said I got a feeling Luton will draw today, and we ended up with a win. So there you go. You know what I mean? But yeah. Tyler knows all I speak is the truth. Yeah, most of the things he says are facts, mate. You know what I mean? So there you go. But yeah, there's that game. We won't be predicting Watford Everton because that is next month. So yeah, just to let you not know. But yeah, Burnley versus Southampton is the last midweek game. I'm going to predict tough away trip for Southampton, despite Burnley getting rid of Sean Dyche. I still think it will be, Southampton's form ever since everyone bigged up that record they had at home. They lost it to Newcastle. Yeah, Newcastle, good side. But, I honestly thought Southampton would win that, to be honest, or it'd be a draw. But this game, it all depends how Burnley do on Sunday, because then you can see a bit of it there and you can judge it a little bit better. But from here right now, I'm going to say I'm going to say a 1-1 draw. So that's what I think. Hanno, mate, how do you reckon this game's going?
It's a really tough game. I think 1-1 is a shout, or even 2-1 Southampton. It all depends on Sunday. For now, let's think. Let's go 1-0 Burnley.
1-0 Burnley.
Yes. Whatever I got to lose. Yeah.
Yeah, apologies, people. This is a nightmare, this thing. That's what I will tell you. Don't tell me the game week, which these rescheduled games were. It did originally the other day, but now it doesn't. There's one more game that we have to predict for Premier League, and that is Everton taking on Leicester. Now, I do think Hanno briefly touched on it earlier. But yeah, Everton versus Leicester is it's a win needed for Everton to try and keep them as far away from the relegation zone as possible. Against the Leicester side, who have been very hit and miss this season. Obviously, they are in the semi-finals of Conference League, but in the league overall, it's not been the standard of how it has been in recent seasons. How do I see this one going? I am actually going to be a lot different here, people. I'm going to be a different one. Now, last time I backed them to win, they did. And I think you look at it, Leicester, obviously, their main priority now is the Conference League. Everton are fighting, like I said, to get as many points away as possible. I'm going with an Everton win. I'm going with an Everton 2-1 win. As much as I don't like to say that, I'm going with an Everton win. So that is my prediction for that. Hanno, mate, how'd you see this one going?
When are they playing on?
This is on Wednesday as well, along with Chelsea, Arsenal, same time.
Okay, so Everton are not good, as I said already. Leicester are up and down, as I previously also said. So that Everton W doesn't seem so unlikely. Let's make it 1-0. 1-0 Everton.
Not bad. Diego says, if you are watching live or on playback, please subscribe to T-Boys TV and Coach's Corner. Also, set notification bell on. Yes, please do. Please do. Thank you for that as well, Diego. But yeah, please do subscribe to my channel as well as Hanno's. So yeah, please do that. But yeah, there's Premier League predictions done. That took a while. Obviously, the connection issues and that is why. But yeah, we're onto the FA Cup now. Obviously, it is the FA Cup final, semi-final. Sorry, what am I on about? Finals. It's not that far ahead yet. It's determined who's going to the finals. But yeah, obviously there's one game. Sorry,
I just want to say something. Arsenal, before last season, they only beaten Chelsea at home in 2011 with a 5-3 comeback win.
Oh, well, there you go. There's me just chatting breeze earlier. You know what I mean? But yeah, I wrote the FA Cup ones down so I can write in my predictions if anyone else ain't done theirs yet. Write yours down in here. Hanno, if you send me yours on Instagram and stuff like that, that'll be perfect. But yeah, what game should we start off with? Do you know what? We'll start off with the Chelsea game, the Chelsea Palace game. Obviously, Chelsea, your beloved Chelsea, taking on Palace, who have been very impressive this season under Vieira. A lot of people thought they were, in the relegation or going to be in the relegation battle. They thought Vieira, they didn't really know how he was as a manager. Obviously he's been out in America, I believe, and France, I think it was. But, in the Premier League, didn't think he could do it. They're the young squad, so they thought it'd be inexperienced and stuff like that. But he's done brilliant things. Games I can think of, massive wins against Arsenal and Tottenham. drawing, getting 2 points out of Man City this season. It's just 4 points. Sorry, 4 points. What I'm on about. Phenomenal. Like I said earlier, deserves a shout for manager of the season. No, 100%. Taking on Chelsea, who, what a game. What a game they had against Madrid, like we mentioned earlier. Despite, not winning the game, the fight from them was phenomenal, especially after the bounce back. The game before that as well, emphatic win against Southampton. After the dip in form they had, it's a mental one. Semi-final at Wembley. It's going to be a mental one. It's going to be a mental one. Hanno, mate, how are you feeling going into this one?
The closer we get, the more I get nervous.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I just want to win this competition. I don't care if we win with a referee decision that is not right. I don't care. I just want to win this competition because I can't. If I need to watch another FA Cup final where we lose, I swear
I was going to say, you lot don't have great records in the FA Cup recently, do
you? Shout out to Palace. They have done really well. Yeah, I can't say anything. But yeah, But Vieira, I think if he was at Arsenal, they would have already gotten top four. But maybe that was a step too quick. But I didn't get to watch Vieira as a player, but boy, as a manager, if he is as good as he was as a player, as a manager as he was a player, I bet he was excellent. So yeah, I think I'm going. What I'm going 2-1 Chelsea just because Gallagher is not there.
Yeah. Obviously, that's another thing, like you mentioned
and
there.
I think our defense is still not good because of that midfield. It was great against Real Madrid because of Kovacic, but Chelsea need someone to replace Kante and Jorginho. If we got too many last season instead of Sean Guez, I can't imagine where we would be. So yeah. Team news wise, I think Lukaku is still out, and yeah, I think that's all. And yeah, I'm not sure about Palace. I only know Gallagher is out, and I think Mitchell is also out. If Diego can or you just correct me, I think Mitchell is out. Ulisse is also out, and Gallagher is not playing, of course. So yeah. And I just want to say, Vieira, I know you said you can't play Gallagher, but just imagine if you loaned out Zaha and he played for Arsenal or Chelsea, and then we play you and he scores because he's allowed to play against you. So it's like using your. It's like if Liverpool gave loan Salah out to Chelsea and allowed him to play against you in the final of the Carabao Cup. It's like using your own weapon against you. Just mad.
Yeah,
so yeah.
no, you do make a good point there, to be fair. You do make a good point. But yeah, a lot of team news, and if that is the case for Palace, then especially if the form Mitchell's been on, obviously got an England call up as well, that would be massive, and that would definitely help you guys out. You say about your injury news, Lukaku, the way he's been this season, I don't think half of your fans really really too concerned. But yeah, so what did you say? Sorry for your prediction. 2-1 Chelsea.
Yes, 2-1 Chelsea.
I'm actually gonna agree with you. To be fair, I think it'll be 2-1 Chelsea as well. If this was a couple of weeks ago with the ongoing stuff with potentially Chelsea not being able to bring a load of fans, I would have probably backed Palace. But yeah, like you said, with the injury news as well, the Gallagher thing, which is rightly so. I think Chelsea win this. I do. I think they get their way, but I wouldn't be surprised if it went the other way. I wouldn't. I'll be real, but yeah, I do think Chelsea will win. Yeah, it was a brilliant game. I watched it as just normally, and it was exceptional. What a game! That's what Champions League's all about. Do you know what I mean? So
that the Real Madrid versus Chelsea game and the City versus Liverpool game on the weekend is my two favorite games so far. That I have watched personally, because the Chelsea
just
game I
quality,
was
weren't they?
emotionally invested. Just the up and down stuff.
Yeah.
It was tiring physically and mentally. And then the Liverpool game, it was just class, just class. So yeah, those are my two favorite matches so far. So yeah.
No, fair enough, mate. Fair enough. And the thing about Liverpool and City, they're both attacking teams, so it's not going to be a sit back and don't want to attack each other. Like a lot of games have been in the past, with the title contenders and champions and etc. So yeah, there you go. I'm not too sure who that is, Taylor. I'm not going to lie, but yeah, there you go. Pride of South London. I know who they are. It should be a good cup tie. It'll be interesting to see which players settle into the first 10 to 15 minutes. Crucial for my Palace. Yep, I'd agree with that.
Yes.
You don't want to concede an early goal. Why is there a fly in my room? Get out. You know what I mean? What's it doing crawling around the room here? Yes, you are correct, Hanno, on the Palace injuries. Fair play. That's something I need to do, actually, when Luton play a team. I need to look that team. Well, I do, but not proper. Elise needs to make the difference for us. Yeah, he's been quality, by the way. There was a game I watched in the FA Cup, funny enough. Millwall away. I think he got a double in that game. Is this exceptional? He was just running riot. Millwall just didn't know how to deal with him. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, he's a quality player. Elise started out in the Chelsea academy. He may end up back one day playing for you at Chelsea. He's a great prospect. Sorry, yeah, he's a brilliant player.
Yes. From
what I've seen, he's quality. Reading's get Elise back on the buyback fee. I don't know if that's true. Or if you're taking a minute, I don't know. All right. Are they like the BTEC Palace? Not the BTEC. Are they like a team in Palace that are like Tin Pot, basically? No disrespect to them. But yeah, the next game we're going to predict, obviously the last game we're going to predict, it is, you know what game it is. You can see the two flags in the background. Manchester City versus Liverpool. Obviously, I will be doing a watch along. It's going to be a mental game. And this time, someone has to win this. Do you know what I mean? It can't be a draw again like it has been with their two previous encounters in the league this season. Both 2-2 as well, which is a bit mad. Usually you don't see that in a season where, well, from what I can think of, where the teams have the same result in both games. This fly, man, get away. But yeah, this game, how do I see this one going? A lot of people are backing City over Liverpool. Now, I can totally see why they say that. Like I said, even on the game the other day, City did deserve to win. If I'm being honest, that Sterling goal, I know the rule is, obviously, if you are offside with your arm, it's offside. In my opinion, it doesn't make sense because you can't score with your arm. But, yeah, City had some really good chances. You look at Mahrez's at the end as well. We were, I wouldn't say we were lucky, but it could have been worse for us. It could have been worse. It wasn't our greatest performance, but I think it's going to be different here. Obviously, I think this is going to be tight. I think it's going to be very similar to the Carabao Cup final. I'm not just saying it because it's at Wembley. The Carabao Cup final against Chelsea, with how tight it is. I believe that was 0-0 though, wasn't it? Going into extra time.
What game? Yeah.
When Chelsea Liverpool in the Carabao Cup final, was it 0-0?
Yes.
Yeah,
No,
I think
no.
this. I think this one's going to be different. I will get into lineup, like I said, actually, before I end up forgetting. Obviously, I'll do it this time because, this game's obviously tomorrow. So, team news from Liverpool. All I've heard is Jota is the only questionable player. Apparently, he was feeling, I think it was like a bit of fatigue from Benfica or something like that. But, obviously, Liverpool got a crazy 3-3 draw against Manchester. Why was I about to say Manchester City? Benfica. I'm too tired, lads. You know what I mean? But yeah, obviously Liverpool went through an aggregate 6-4 though. Credit to Benfica getting 3 goals away at Anfield. Even Man City didn't do that. So massive respect to them there. And they were brilliant in this tournament. They can hold their heads up high. They beat Ajax, a very on-form Ajax as well, away to confirm that they went through. And yeah, second leg, they're exceptional. So that's what we'll say. And even first leg, they weren't that bad, to be fair. But yeah, obviously City got a win away at Atletico Madrid. It was disgusting, the stuff that happened after the game, what I saw, and that is, seeing that Atletico Madrid deserved to go out after seeing that sort of stuff. But yeah, what was you going to say, Hanno, mate?
In my prediction video, I said Savage and Grealish and Akai audition for WWE Raw. Can expect to see them Monday night on Raw.
Yeah, to be fair. But yeah, no, jokes aside, it was, disgusting what I saw. But, you see stuff like that and you're like, yeah, thank God you lot are out. You know what I mean? But yeah, less of that anyway. City got a win, obviously not on the night, but over on aggregate. But yeah, Diego, he says, my prediction is 1-1 Liverpool, then City 1-1 with Liverpool, then Liverpool on penalties. That's not a bad shout at all. Got loads of their stickers where I live. Unfortunately, surrounded by Watford fans. Yeah, so am I, to be fair, actually. I'm surrounded by them mugs. But yeah, I was wearing Luton stuff earlier. I got hella looks. Well, it's the mighty town. Yeah, well, I'm not wearing it now. I'm acting like I'm wearing it now. I'm just wearing an Adidas top. But big up Spencer. He says, I hope not, Diego. I hope we win 2-1 or 2-0. Yeah, that's going to be tough. It's going to be very tough. We all know the two best sides for me in Europe. It was shown on Sunday. Just the quality, like I mentioned earlier, the attacking, they don't sit back and not go at each other. They go for each other. Do you know what I mean? And that's just what you want to see. Yes. Not literally. You don't want to see it violently, but on the football pitch. Let's get into a lineup. Is that the screen you can see right now? It's the other one, isn't it? So Let me just change that.
But good news for you. It is confirmed De Bruyne and Walker won't play. They both didn't train on Friday. They both didn't train. So yeah.
No, that's very good for that. Thanks for telling me that. Obviously, De Bruyne has been quality against Liverpool this season, and yeah, Kyle Walker's their main right back. So that is very good news. Let's get into a lineup. So Alisson in goal. Now a lot of people might say Kelleher for the final. I wouldn't. Obviously, the reason I say that is because obviously he was in the Carabao Cup, but that makes more sense because he played the games and he deserved it. Do you know what I mean? But Alisson's our number one, so Alisson in goal. Right back, Trent, obviously. let's be serious. Gomez, he was rested as well against Benfica, so it's most likely going to be Trent unless he gets injured beforehand. Touch wood, he doesn't. Left back, Robertson. Obviously, Schumacher's played the other day. Again, put in another brilliant shift. For me, like from what I've seen, he hasn't put a foot wrong for Liverpool this season. He's just been unreal. Centre backs, I'm going to go with what I feel our strongest two is, which is obviously Matip and Virgil van Dijk, in my opinion. Wouldn't be annoyed if I did see Konate though at all. So yeah.
Would you say Konate has been a success at Liverpool?
I would say so far he has. I wouldn't say he's been quality, but you know, he is still quite young. He's adapting to a new league. He's been brilliant when he's had to come in, I feel. So yeah, there might have been one game where he was a bit shaky, but other than that, you know, I think he's been well. But yeah, midfield, obviously Fabinho, that's, you know, straightforward for me. I'm going to go with the strongest midfield, in my opinion. I'm sure a lot of people will agree, which is Fabinho, Thiago, and Henderson on that right side. And then up top, I'm going to go Salah on the right. Now, he was rested for Benfica. That's a bit odd. Not that I'm annoyed with it. It's just Salah, even whatever game it is, he usually plays. You know, he's that player is determined to play every game. But you know, I didn't mind it at all. But he'll play in this game. We all know that. But as for the other two, now, Firmino had a very good game against Benfica. Got a double. I don't think he'll start this game though. I think it will be. Well, we've got choices. We've got Mane, we've got Diaz, got Jota. You know, Minamino and Origi, but I don't think they'll start. Let's be serious.
I think at striker or centre forward, you should start for me now, personally, just because it brings that difference.
Yeah, he links the play, doesn't he? Yeah, you make a good point. I wouldn't be annoyed with Firmino. Honestly, I wouldn't. It's a tough one, though. It's a tough one to go with. I'm going to say... I am actually going to go Firmino. And then I'm going to go... For me, I'm not going to put Jota there. I know he can play there, but I'm not going to start in this game. I'm going to go with Diaz or Mane, but I'm not too sure who.
I think it depends which side Cancelo plays. Because if Cancelo plays left back, and for them you can start you can just start Diaz. You can start Mane, but if he plays right back, you start Diaz, because it's just going to be so good, that pace is Diaz versus Cancelo if he plays right back.
Yeah. No, I've decided I'm going to go Diaz. I also think of the not FA Cup final, sorry, the Carabao Cup final against Chelsea. He was quality. You know, you would think he's already. It's crazy to think he's already gelled in this side. You know, I thought it'd take him a while to adapt to that, but well, he's been quality. So that's the lineup I'd go with. So obviously, as you can see, Alisson in goal, Robertson left back, Trent right back, Van Dijk and Matip at the back as the centre backs. Fabinho CDM, Thiago on the left side of midfield, Henderson on the right side, Salah on the right wing, Diaz on the left wing, Firmino through the middle. So yeah, that's the lineup I would go with. As for a score prediction, I'm actually thinking, you know, even before Diego said this, I think it's going to be literally what he said. I think it's going to be a tight, cagey affair. I can see both teams getting goals in 90th minute, and I see Liverpool winning on penalties. I do. I think loads of people, I know penalties, you know, anything can happen, but I think loads of people are underestimating Liverpool going into this game. You know, it's going to be, for me, it's going to be a lot different to the game on Sunday. I think you're going to see a much better Liverpool. And even then, we weren't great, and we got a point away at the Etihad. So what does that tell you? So yeah, I'm going with a win. And then another thing you got to look at is City have travelled to. I know this might sound a bit stupid, but have travelled to a different country, whereas Liverpool stayed. Obviously, in the recent, so travelling can affect them. Let's be serious. So yeah. And Liverpool obviously on the hunt for the quadruple. I see a lot of people actually. Yeah, that's good that I just mentioned that. Going, oh, Liverpool got other things that they want to focus on. No, they want to try and win the quadruple. Whether they'll do that at the end of the season, we don't know yet. But they're on the hunt for it. So Klopp to transform Liverpool doubters to believers. A lot of people are doubting Liverpool. We'll see tomorrow. I'm not saying we will definitely win, but we'll see tomorrow. It could then turn us back into believers to then maybe go on and win this competition as well. But we'll see. But yeah, that is my prediction as well. A 1-1 Liverpool extra time. Not extra time. Liverpool penalties win. So yeah, that is mine. Hanno, mate, how do you see this one going?
Basically, Liverpool is gonna win because Walker is not there. He saves them so many times, and the width of that pitch, because City travelled, it's gonna affect him because they lost a training day. So with the energy is gonna be low. So yeah, I don't know to go 1-0. No, surely City gonna score. Let's go 2-1 Liverpool. 2-1 Liverpool in 90 minutes. Right.
Nice. No, that'd be very nice.
Yes.
Yeah, that would be nice. Spencer says, "Congrats on the win, T. Big win for the Hatters. Thank you very much." And it was. I loved it. Oh, I love Luton, man. Love the club. The way I'm not gonna lie, yeah. If we do get to Wembley, I'm gonna try my best to go, obviously, and it's only half an hour away from me, so that's even better. But yeah, that could be an emotional vlog if we were to win. Even if we were to lose, just to think where we were 8 years ago. I'm getting emotional now thinking about it. But yeah. Hatter Show is where we'll talk about that. Hatter Show is Sunday, by the way, if anyone's wondering. Might potentially have a Cardiff fan for that as well. So yeah. Still live. Well, yep, we are still live. I had some internet issues. That's probably the main reason. But Hanno done very well covering it while I was gone. So shout out to him there. I love I can't even tell. Is that Giraffe? I think it is. Are you on about Matip? I think you are. Should Diaz start for Liverpool? There you go. There's your answer, mate. I think he should. Yeah, he just needs a bit of confidence from a goal. You got to feel sorry for him. Like I've mentioned on previous streams recently, to be knocked out by the same team, in the AFCON final and obviously the World Cup qualifiers, it's upsetting, man. And then to see all the stuff that happened after, it's disgusting. Seeing them throw all that stuff in it. But yeah. Oh dear. Footy play says 0-0, 98th minute, Liverpool 160. Oh no, please don't say that. City on pens. Oh, I don't like that. Oh no, Liverpool to win on pens. My bad. Oh right, so 0-0, 98th minute, Liverpool score, 116th City. That would be very frustrating if they did score then. But yeah, fair enough. Yep, yeah, we all do. Well, not us all, but certain people do, yeah. Confirm the referee for Manchester City versus Liverpool will be Michael Oliver. I hope I haven't jinxed it. I don't think he's too bad. I think there's worse, to be honest. Big up. What's the point saying? Yeah, I forgot to send it to the group chat. I did put him at the start of the stream, but I forgot to do that.
You can be glad you got Michael Oliver. We got Anthony Taylor.
Yeah, he's a lot worse. Yes, Joel. Yeah, I love Joel, mate.
So
Did you
I
see
think
any of you see his face when Firmino scored one of them goals against Benfica? Quality, man. He was like, "Oh, it's brilliant, absolutely, big guy, man." And that video where he slapped Henderson's back of the head, Henderson was like, massive, man. I love that guy. Stop, man, you're making me emotional. John Steele made a tweet saying all the best for our club because apparently he retired today. Yeah, John Steele's Barmy Army. I remember that. I don't know if it's true, but it probably is. It probably is. But obviously, happy retirement and all that. Michael Oliver last game involving Liverpool was in February. It ended Liverpool 6-0 leads. I remember that. Yeah, I remember watching that in the background. I was watching. Can't remember what game I was watching. I was watching another game. I think it was United. Oh, I don't know. But I had it on in the background. Darren England will be the VAR ref. Yeah, it's not too bad for me. It could be worse. But I'm going to get up the points quickly again. I'm just going to send a picture to the group chat of them. So let me just do that real quick. So help if it loaded. Right, there's the Prem points. There's the FA Cup points. Prem and FA Cup points. There we go. All right, there's that sent to the people that couldn't come on. So there's that sorted. Yeah, that was rampant display. Yeah, you're doing really well, mate. Considering, like I keep bigging you out every time. Considering, when you joined, you're doing exceptional. Love that John Steele song. Remember when he went to Dagenham with the most players, and I bet they regret it now because Pelly didn't leave and look where he is now. Yeah, I know. It's mental. But we're going to wrap it up here. I didn't realise Hanno was an hour ahead of the UK time.
no, it's
I
fine.
thought it was later. So I don't want to keep him on for too long. Obviously, it is nearly 1 o'clock in the morning for him and midnight here. A big everyone that's come on. I've enjoyed it. Hanno, mate, have you enjoyed it? Yeah, well, most likely you've enjoyed it. And you covered it well, mate. Covered it well. But obviously, you have your own YouTube channel. I can't even speak today. Where can they find it, mate?
Coach's Corner. It is linked on my Twitter and Instagram. I have linked it many times. So yeah, my Twitter is Hanu. No, I think it's Hanu Chels for Life or something like that. But you will find it. And Instagram, you linked it. It's TROLLIP1. You will find it there. My link. So yeah, and I want to get a City fan on. If anyone knows a City fan who is open and not busy this weekend, just to give a review of the FA Cup ties, and yeah, that's my content coming out, and I am planning to make after Thursday when the Premier League midweek games are finished. I'm planning to do like a review style type where I'm trying to get also a Tottenham fan on so that I can just get more yeah, I can't speak.
I'm the same, mate. Don't worry about
that. Spectators, just other side of the coin, how they look at what happened in the Premier League game week. So yeah, and if any one of you in the chat wants to come on or just want to do a quick video with me, I'm always open if I am available, because I still have school. So it all depends on the amount of homework and stuff I need to balance it. So yeah, but I'm always open. So yeah, just send me a DM and yeah, I will respond as quick as possible.
There you go, people. But yeah, definitely do check his channel out. I have actually put a link to it in the description as well. I'm not too sure if many of you have seen that or look over at the description sometimes. But yeah, it is in there. So please do subscribe. It's good content. You know, he's not started it that long ago. So yeah, please do subscribe. And if there is any City fans, like he says, please do help him out. You know, it's just a quick video, you know, preview sort of thing or reacting, you know, anything like that, really. You know, you don't have to sit there for ages, you know. So, yeah, there you go. But, yeah, it'd be massively appreciated for me and him if you could do that. But, yeah, Hanno, I nearly said Tano for some reason. Yeah, a lot of love, mate. Take care, T, Hanno, and everyone. Come on, you Reds. Absolutely. Up the Reds. Yeah, big up yourself, Taylor, mate. Like you have turned into a loyal one on these. And do you know what? For that, yeah, I don't want to overfill my mods, but you're gonna be a mod, mate. You're gonna be a mod. There you go. You're now a mod. But yeah, thank you so much for that, mate. Like means more than you lot think. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to make it emotional, but it does help. And it shows you lot enjoy it. So class stream and Hanno, amazing to step up. Yeah, he's been brilliant. Been brilliant when I cut out. Obviously, he didn't really know what happened. Like a lot of you, you know, obviously you lot knew it was Wi-Fi in the end. But yeah, he done brilliant. Brilliant to keep it going. And also shout out to my dad and Dor yesterday when it happened there as well. They done brilliant to keep it going. So there you go, people. There you go. And big up yourselves as well for asking questions and that, keeping that going. But yeah, go on, mate. Was you going to say something?
Can you just please explain me what is this rivalry with Watford and Luton?
So we're fairly near each other. I think it's about 20, 30 minutes. We're not the same county. I just think it's because it's fairly local, mate, to be quite honest with you. But it is, you know, a lot of people say, oh, it's not a big derby, rare tear. Most of the people that say that are young. Do you know what I mean? The only time they've seen the derby is last season when there was no fans. So you can't really judge it from there. Because obviously last time Luton played them was 2005. I think it ended up in a draw or something like that. But yeah. But yeah, there you go. Even Daniel saying you smashed it, mate. You did. You done really well, mate. Done really well. Just subbed. There you go, mate. You got another sub. Big up Taylor. Up there.
Guys, I'm on 9 subscribers. I just need one more to hit 10. Just one
go
more.
on. Let's get him to double figures. Come on, let's do that.
And
Welcome
thank you,
aboard,
Taylor, for subscribing. I appreciate it, mate. And
yeah, big up Spencer as well. Like I said yesterday, give him a massive shout out. You know, Brighton, Liverpool, for him, that's like a 4:30 a.m. kickoff. And he always comes on to my watch-alongs as well as watch the games. So massively appreciated, mate. Massively appreciated. Big up yourself as well. Are you a mod, Spencer? Yeah, you are a mod. I was going to say. Oh, yeah, I remember putting you as one. Yeah. I just want to, you know, after that, you've got to be a mod. Get in, thank you, Tyler. No worries, mate. No worries at all. Thank you. You know what I mean? Yeah, Taylor's just new. Like, I wouldn't even say he's new to the channel. He's just a regular now, really. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, I do. Obviously, without trying to bait out where I live, I do live in Hertfordshire, but I actually have family that are Luton fans. My dad, my nan. So I actually have a reason. So before anyone tries coming at me, which I know that weren't aimed at you lot, it's just random people, you know what I mean? Big up, Tyler. Hope you're well. Yep, I'm good, thanks, mate. I'm good, thanks. There you go. That is his channel. Big up yourself for that, Diego. But yeah, we're going to wrap it up here. I've actually got quite a few things to do, and it's midnight. So, yes, one of them is one of them. But yeah, check out Hanno's channel. Like I said, follow him across his social medias as well, like he said about his Instagram earlier. And yeah, please don't forget to smash a like on the stream if you haven't already. It'd be much appreciated. Big up everyone that tuned in, considering the time as well. Subscribe, yeah, with the notification bell on. Subscribe to my other channel as well, T-Boys TV Extra. I'm planning to put that as a non-sporting content sort of channel as well as highlights and clips. So please subscribe to that. Link to that is in the description. Turn the notification bell on for that as well. And yeah, if you want to follow me across any of my socials, link to them are in the description. And yeah, please check out the vlog if you haven't already as well. Nottingham Forest, or Luton, shall I say, versus Nottingham Forest, because we're the home side. Vlog that I did earlier. And Jesus, it's got 702 views already. Big up everyone that's watched it. But yeah, please check that out if you haven't already. And yeah, when it comes to Luton content, like watch along or vlog wise, I'll be doing a watch along on Monday to Cardiff versus Luton. 3 o'clock kickoff. I was going to go, but I'm not going to go in the end because I found out it's on the red button. Red button's better than nothing. It just means I have to be on job watching it. So yeah, there'll be a watch along to that. So if you could tune into that, it'd be much appreciated. But I'll get into that nearer the time. Let's go through some comments quickly. All right. Fair enough. Oh yeah, for football, yeah, definitely, 100%. See you tomorrow. Yeah, get some rest. Yeah, I've got a few things to do, but it shouldn't take that long. Well, actually, it might take a fair while. But anyway, don't worry about that. I have a rest. Don't worry about that. Can't wait for the game tomorrow. Score prediction 3-1 Liverpool. I think it's going to be a lot tighter, but fair enough. So yeah, there you go. But we're going to wrap it up here because I don't want to long it out for Hanno now. And yeah, like I said, I've got a few things to do. I'll be back again tomorrow with a watch along to the Liverpool game, probably round about 2:45-ish to 10 to 3. Or no, what time's the game actually? Game's at 3:30, innit? No, it's at 3:30, innit? So probably 3:15 or 3:20 I'll be live, but I'll schedule it in a bit. So yeah, just keep your eyes out on that. But yeah, big up everyone, and yeah, make sure you subscribe to Hanno's channel and my channel. But yeah, I'm not going to long it out. Until next time, guys, tomorrow, take care and peace.